Welcome to episode 18 of Speak Smart. Today, we'll explore basic English adjectives and learn how to describe people, places, and things effectively.
Adjectives are words that describe or modify nouns, and they add color and detail to sentences. For example, in a red apple, the word red is an adjective.
That's right, James. Adjectives can describe size, color, shape, emotion, and many other qualities of a noun. For example, a happy child or a big house.
Adjectives are often placed before the noun, like a beautiful flower, but in some cases, they come after the noun, as in the flower is beautiful.
Some common adjectives to describe emotions include happy, sad, angry, excited, and nervous. You can say, "She is happy today."
To describe size, we can use adjectives like big, small, tall, short, and tiny. For instance, the building is tall or this box is small.
Color adjectives are easy to remember, such as red, blue, green, and yellow. You can use them like this: "I love your green shirt."
Adjectives of shape include words like round, square, rectangular, or triangular. For example, this is a round table.
Let's practice using adjectives with these sentences. The sky is blue, the cake is delicious, and the dog is friendly.
That's a good idea. Adjectives like delicious, tasty, spicy, and sweet are perfect for describing food. This soup is spicy.
To describe temperature, use adjectives like hot, cold, warm, or cool. For instance, it's a hot day or the tea is warm.
Adjectives are also great for describing people. Words like kind, friendly, smart, brave, and funny make descriptions personal.
Adjectives can even describe speed, like fast, slow, quick, or steady. For example, he drives very fast.
When we want to emphasize something, we can use adjectives like amazing, wonderful, fantastic, or incredible.
Let's talk about comparative and superlative adjectives. Words like better, best, taller, and tallest show comparisons.
Practice saying sentences like, "She is taller than her brother," or "This is the best book I've ever read."
Adjectives can also describe age. For instance, we use young, old, new, or ancient. Example: this is an old book.
To describe feelings, we can say nervous, excited, angry, or calm. For example, she feels calm in the garden.
Words like hard, soft, smooth, or rough describe textures. For instance, the pillow is soft.
Another group of adjectives describes quantity. Examples include many, few, several, and enough. There are many books on the shelf.
Let's use adjectives to describe opinions. Words like boring, interesting, amazing, and terrible are often used. This movie is amazing.
When describing the weather, we use adjectives like sunny, cloudy, rainy, or windy. Example: it's a sunny day.
Adjectives can describe time as well. Words like early, late, long, and short are examples. The meeting was short but productive.
We also use adjectives to describe sound, such as loud, quiet, melodious, and noisy. The music is loud and energetic.
Adjectives help us describe relationships too. Words like close, distant, friendly, and supportive can be used. He has a close bond with his sister.
We can use adjectives to describe actions indirectly. For example, slow runner or quick thinker. These combine with nouns.
In English, adjectives are not pluralized. For example, we say, two big houses, not two big houses.
Adjectives can also be turned into adverbs by adding "ly," like quick becomes quickly. However, not all adjectives work this way.
Let's practice sentences with adjectives. The green tree is tall, the cake tastes sweet, and the room looks clean.
A fun tip is to combine adjectives for better descriptions, like a beautiful, sunny day or a delicious, spicy meal.
Remember, order matters when combining adjectives. We say, a small red bag, not a red small bag. There are specific rules for this.
Adjectives can sometimes have opposites, such as happy and sad, large and small, or soft and hard.
Using comparatives like bigger, smaller, happier, or sadder helps us compare things. For example, this room is bigger than the other one.
Superlatives show the highest degree of equality, like biggest, smallest, happiest, or saddest. For example, she is the happiest person in the room.
Some adjectives describe emotions, like angry, excited, nervous, or bored. These help us express how we feel.
Adjectives can also describe appearances, like beautiful, handsome, tall, short, or young. For instance, she is a beautiful singer.
Did you know we can combine adjectives in a sentence? For example, he is a tall, handsome, and kind man.
Yes, and adjectives must follow a proper order. For instance, a small red car is correct, but a red small car is not.
Some adjectives describe quantity, like many, few, several, or all. For example, there are many stars in the sky.
Colors are adjectives too. Words like blue, green, yellow, and white help us describe objects.
Adjectives of size, such as large, tiny, huge, and massive, let us describe how big or small something is.
Positive adjectives like friendly, helpful, and generous describe someone's good qualities. For example, he is a helpful friend.
Negative adjectives such as rude, mean, and selfish are used to describe bad traits. Example, that was a rude comment.
Words like hot, cold, warm, and cool describe temperature and can be useful in many situations.
Adjectives can also describe speed, such as fast, slow, quick, or rapid. For instance, the cheetah is a fast animal.
Adjectives like tasty, spicy, bitter, and sweet are used for food and drinks. Example, this cake is very sweet.
Adjectives of emotion, such as happy, sad, angry, and excited, can help express how we feel.
Don't forget comparative and superlative forms. Stronger compares two things, while strongest refers to the highest degree.
Yes, for example, he is stronger than me, but she is the strongest among us. Comparatives and superlatives make descriptions precise.
Some adjectives are absolute, like perfect or unique, and cannot have comparatives or superlatives.
That's a great point. It's important to use adjectives correctly to make your sentences clear and meaningful.
Adjectives make language richer and help us communicate more effectively. Without them, sentences would be very plain.
Learning adjectives is fun, and practicing them in different contexts will help you master their usage.
I recommend writing sentences using new adjectives you learn. This will reinforce your understanding and memory.
Yes, and speaking with others using these adjectives will improve your confidence and fluency.
Are there any specific types of adjectives you'd like to practice? It's always good to focus on areas you find challenging.
I think adjectives related to feelings and emotions are the most useful because we use them in daily conversations.
That's a good choice. Practice sentences like I feel happy today or she seems nervous about the exam.
We can also use adjectives to ask questions. For example, are you excited about the trip, or why is he upset today?
Absolutely. Using adjectives in questions makes them more engaging and helps gather specific details.
Adjectives like important, necessary, and essential are great for describing priorities or things of value.
Yes, for example, it's important to practice English every day, or drinking water is essential for health.
Some adjectives like difficult, complicated, and challenging help describe tasks that require effort or skill.
That's true. You can say learning a new language is challenging but rewarding. It motivates people to try harder.
Descriptive adjectives like bright, colorful, and shiny help us visualize objects better in our minds.
That's why adjectives are so powerful. They bring sentences to life and make your language more vivid and interesting.
When we describe people, places, or things with adjectives, we create a stronger connection in our communication.
Always pay attention to the context, as the same adjective can have different meanings based on how it's used.
That's an excellent point. For example, he is cool can mean he is calm, or it can refer to someone being trendy.
Practicing with real-life examples and using adjectives in your daily conversations is the best way to improve.
I totally agree. Let's keep practicing together, and soon we'll master adjectives and use them with confidence. Thank you for joining us in this episode of Learn English, Understanding Basic English Adjectives. Don't forget to practice, subscribe to our channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next episode.